It's George Tyndall, and I'm here again, and we're going to talk about rocket fuel and the fact that it does make CO2 and pollutes the atmosphere because it's made from fossil fuels. Now, everybody wants to blame the people and the cars and the cows farting for the problems. That's not the problems. And I'm going to show you what NASA posted. Okay, this is what NASA posted. And from what they posted, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Okay, now we're going to go to the TV screen. Okay, now we're going to watch this, and I'm going to describe some stuff that's going on here. This is from NASA. NASA captures giant swirling gases in the sky. Okay. Now we'll watch it. Okay. Now look at the area down here, California. And look at this area over here where it's all heavy. But yet, there's nothing in here. You see virtually no emissions in there. Okay, so that means in this area, the cows don't fart and people don't drive gas-powered vehicles. But you see how bad in California it was, and you see how bad it is in this area. Now, I'm going to show you where they launch rockets from. And then you will understand what I am talking about and the point I've been trying to get across. That was NASA's own video that I showed you. It's like 128 times modified or whatever. It shows you where all the emissions are coming from. Okay, now we're going to go to the graph. This is the graph of U.S. spaceports. California, where you had massive amounts of gas. This area, massive amounts of gas. And Florida and Virginia too. Okay, this area, that area on the video where you saw from Texas to Florida and Virginia, you saw all the swirling gas. But over Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Montana, nobody drives cars there and cows don't fart. And this is the point that I'm trying to get across. NASA just burned themselves by putting that up there. They're the ones responsible for the emission problem. Whether you people want to believe it or not, it shows it. You can look up the map for rocket launch sites, and you can look at the little gassy video that they put up there. And they say that the people are responsible for it. But if there aren't no emissions coming from Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Utah, and some of the other states, okay, if they're not having emissions, okay, nothing's being burned there. But you see where the emissions are coming from. Now, people think I'm dumb, stupid, crazy. I don't care what they think. I'm trying to tell you what the problem is. And the problem is in the rocket fuel. And the launches, that they're making so many of them, that's why we're having such a problem. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Like I said, NASA puts it out there, but hey, you out there want to continue to believe that rocket fuel is good for the atmosphere and it's made out of fossil fuels, but cars and cows are bad for the atmosphere. And this is the point I'm trying to say. It makes no sense whatsoever. But the proof is there. All you got to do is pull up the maps and look at them. You'll see where all the CO2 emissions are coming from. But I don't have $1 million education, so I'm wrong. I'm wrong because I don't have an education and a degree in this stuff, but I can see it on a map. Anybody who is smart can see this. But let's all continue to bake in 100, 115 degree weather. And we'll call it good at that, and we'll just leave it there.